Oh, and hi there. I'm Jessica Hope. I'm your design chair for the 2020 Festival of Trees, and I'm also your design elf, here to answer all your questions about how to put together your entry for the 2020 Festival of Trees, whether that be tree, wreath, or mantelscape. Now, I only have a tree and a wreath with me today. We'll do a video about mantelscapes another day. Today we're going to talk about that magical aura of a tree when it just seems so full, or when a wreath just seems so gorgeously over the top. What are some of the tricks that make it look so full, and yet the designers don't look like they're pulling their hair out like Mrs. Claus the day after Christmas? There are 3 tricks. We're going to start actually with some of the simplest ones. Actually 4 tricks, because one applies to the tree and the wreath and the whimsy. That's right. By the time all these videos are done, you too are going to be calling glitter leaves and sparkly sticks whimsy. When you get your tree out of the box, trees won't fall naturally. Neither will wreaths. Unlike hair or curtains or fabric, trees, once they're stuck this way, will stay stuck that way. So you actually, again, dig into Hulu, Amazon Prime for the night. I highly recommend Good Omens. It's very good. Get you in the spirit. You have to actually go through and straighten out every branch on your tree. You remember this one? We did this last video. Every branch. See how these are stuck together. You've really got to go through and straighten and position every one. And again, just to show that the way we do the ornaments here really works, here I am roughing up this tree, and all these ornaments are still on their branches. But this is going to give you, that extra time is going to give you a fuller, healthier looking tree. Same thing with your wreath. Even if you get a wreath already pre-beaded and bowed, you want to go through and make sure that every branch hasn't gotten smushed in the bag, smushed in transport. So go through and really stretch these all out to give them all their, right here, you can see this branch got stuck onto this branch. You want to pull that into the middle, you want to pull that out, you want to let this one unfurl there, and you get this fuller sense of space from the wreath. That way you can go in, and when you're building bows like this, you can then go through and poof every little fold, every, if I was on Say Yes to the Dress, we would call this zhuzhing your ribbon. You want to make sure that each one is unfolded, unfurled, and really takes up space. Already you have a fuller looking tree and a fuller looking wreath. Now then, whimsy. You don't have to use whimsy. You don't have to use sparkle. In fact, if everyone used sparkle, it'd be terrible. And don't forget, you can use sparkle, but you can't use glitter. Very serious about the glitter thing. Now, I'm going back to one of my favorites here, the gold feather leaves. So I'm going to turn this around. It's really common, you want to just place your leaf there and you get this kind of gold extension. However, that doesn't add a lot of body to the tree. So you want to make sure that you're actually going like this. So pick the front of your tree and then turn your whimsy and secure it so that you're adding depth and you're adding space. If it's just flat, that's just going to hide. If you add it to the side, you're adding body and you're adding fullness. It fills this space between the branches. Works the same thing with sparkle sticks. Pin those to the side, spread those out. Again, adding dimension, adding fullness, not just flat glitter. Same thing, I've got another white pick. It comes like this. You can go ahead and turn this into a star. And suddenly, well, it's more like a starfish, but suddenly you've got all this expansion of the white and the beading and the glitter, not just sad little beads, okay? So make sure you're taking the time to really work with each piece of whimsy you use. Now, another trick I like is bows. And normally this is something you're going to do at the very, very end. You're going to take a nice section of ribbon, This is from my concept with the red, white, and the blue, the Americana tree. This is a beautiful ribbon, and if you have a bow maker, if you're good at bows, great, do it. But once you're getting to the end and you just want to give that fullness, you're gonna go kind of to the base of your branch, and we're gonna tie shoes. Tie right there. There's that. Then you can go flip that underneath, tie shoes again. It is the easiest way. Okay, I did a terrible job at that, but you can still, just like I did on the real bow, you go and you unfurl each loop so that it takes up body. You really get the light to hit the glitter that happens to be in this ribbon. I like glitter. I like glitter. These videos are going to focus on a lot of glitter. Folks, you don't have to use glitter. Again, you don't even have to use ribbon. You could use fabric strips. You could use masks. Masks are very in right now. We're very pro masks here at SLI. There you go. And again, back at the base of this, you now get this. Maybe take a little bit more time, not like you're doing a 5-minute video, but you get this halo of blue. Now, just to show you my last trick for really adding fullness. Folks, this almost hurts me to share because this is my own personal trick of the trade. Tulle. It's not just for brides, it's not just for baby showers, and it's not just for dance recitals. It is for the base of your tree. So again, I unwound, that's a good 4 feet. I'm going to take it and just double it up. So you have this nice kind of double. You're going to go right around the base of the tree. And again, just like everything, it needs to be secure. So I made that loop here at the end. You're going to pull this through so that it's in a little knot there. And again, you don't want to come out to the edges, but what you want to do is really get into the base of your tree, around the trunk, and wrap the tulle around. What that's going to do is it's going to give it a nice halo of light. And you change it depending on what your theme is. If you're using purple ornaments, use blue tulle. If you're using green ornaments, use green tulle. Again, that is going to really match with the tree. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's crafty. You're doing this with love, but you are wrapping it around the base, and it just gives the base of your tree, the trunk of your tree, this sense of fullness, this sense of light. It covers up. A lot of times trees are very sparse around the trunk. It gives you a chance to cover up wires and cords with lights. Lights are a completely different topic that we'll talk about another time, but you're going to go all the way around the base. Again, go back in and zhuzh it up so that it floats. So that's why you leave this extra at the end. And if you're thinking to yourself, how is she design chair? I can do a better job than that. Good. Prove it to us and put in your paperwork for your 2020 entry right now. Any comments? Any questions? Any video topics you'd like us to do? Anything you'd like me to try? I am willing to experiment with techniques for you to see if they work and are Festival of Trees approved. But that is how to make your tree or your wreath look fuller. I'm Jessica Hope. See you next time.